Carson-Newman moves into the winner's bracket with an 8-4 win over Coker here in the SAC baseball tournament. Andrew Rogers here with head coach Griffin for the Eagles Sports Network. Coach jumped on him early, scored the first 5 runs. The offense settled in early. And then when Griff Hughes came in, he really shut things down as he usually does. How critical was that early offense to get off to a good start, especially with how things have been going and went against Coker last week, and to get off to that good start and still some confidence, and certainly ran away with this one today?
Well, I think first and foremost with Diaz pitching the same thing last week. We scored early on him, and then he threw zeros up. So even though we scored early, we knew he was going to throw some shutouts right there. So fortunately, we were able to get a couple runs there, but the key was obviously Griff Hughes and Spencer Bright and the job they did as far as just, listen, that offense is tough to get out. They are scrappy. They put balls in play. Really impressive job with their hitters. And boy, that left side of that infield their infield defense is really good. I mean, it is solid. But, man, I'll tell you, the two on that left side, they're pretty special. So it was a good win, to come out here on the road and, against a team that, swept you. I thought it said a lot about our guys just hanging in there, not panicking. And, obviously Griffin and Spencer were the key.
Asked you about Griff throughout the year. What do you think was different about his effort today? This is the longest outing he's had in his career, at a career high in strikeouts as well. What was even better about your left-hander in this one today?
Well, I think, we would like to use him more, but when you're in weekend series and you pitch him Friday, you're not going to be able to use him much if you want to bring him back. But right now, this is different than a conference weekend series. I mean, you got to win this game. You can't be like, oh, let's look at tomorrow and what we're going to do. We can't worry about that. You got to win one game at a time in these type of things and not think too much like you might do in conference play. Conference play, you might bring in a reliever. You got to lead because you want to save them for tomorrow. Well, you can't save anybody. You got to win this today. And we knew Coker was going to come back in this thing. I mean, they're going to put men on base. They're going to create pressure for you. Unfortunately, we're able to hang on.
Talk about James Denton. Solo home run in the first inning, drives in 2 more runs in the second inning. Did not have the weekend he wanted to last weekend and the regular season. What did you like about his mindset, his change, knowing what happened last weekend to look completely different in this game at the plate?
Well, I think as hitters, man, all you need is one barrel-up ball, and it can flip the switch in your mind. Last week he couldn't do that at all, and his mind was not in a great place. So fortunately in that first at-bat, that's a big switch that got turned on, and that does so much for our confidence. Now, what we got to learn as hitters is even though we may not be having a good day, I still believe that I'm 3 for 3 and I've barreled everything up. Now, easier said than done. It's really hard to do. But I think that's something with him moving forward in the pro ball with the opportunity he's going to have. That's something he's got to learn to do. Otherwise, those days of 0 for 4 are going to become 0 for 16s real quick. But that was really good. I thought the lineup overall did a really good job, top to bottom, as far as hard contacts and situational hitting, the sac flies, and the things to put up a run and try to increase that lead, because that group and Fico, his mentality is in those kids, and that's why they scrap till the end.
Extremely quick turnaround, less than 12 hours. You're going to get back after it in the winner's bracket at 10 a.m. against Newberry. What's it take with a quick turnaround to reset and realize there's still a good challenge ahead? Yeah,
well, really good challenge. Coach Triplett and that group. Listen, you got to get back, get something to eat, sleep, come back and play. I mean, we knew this. This is a 3-day. This is quick turnarounds. You never know with weather and trying to get them in. So it's not a big deal. They'll get rest. The adrenaline will be kicking, and you want the adrenaline to carry them through, not the monster drink. All right? It ain't the energy drink. It's going to be life and the thing that we're doing, playing baseball. The passion of this game is going to carry us versus that monster drink.